Alright friends, let's get started. So this is a review of fractions on a number line, but some of these concepts are a little bit different, so make sure you're paying attention closely. So let's go ahead and take a look at this number line in front of us. Alright, so the first thing we do with any number line is we count the jumps. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that our denominator is 4. So we can label this point 0 over 4, 1 over 4, 2 over 4, 3 over 4, and 4 over 4. And we know that that's correct because we know that 4 over 4 is equivalent to 1. We know that that's true. So let's take a look at another example. This one's going to look a little different than what we've seen before. Okay, so we have a number line, and now I'm going to ask you to find the distance between the x and the star. Actually, you've seen this before, so this should be no problem. So you want to find the distance between the x and the star. So I'm going to use green to make it especially clear. Let's count how many jumps there are all together. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So our denominator is what? 6. Let's label each point 0 over 6, 1 over 6. You can draw this along with me if you want. 2 over 6, 3 over 6, 4 over 6. 5 over 6, and last but not least 6 over 6. And we know that's true again because any number over itself, 6 over 6, 4 over 4, is equivalent to 1 whole. So now let's think about what the problem is asking us. It's asking us to find the distance between the x and the star. Not the distance of the x and the star, in which case it would be 1, 6, and 4, 6, but the distance between, So one thing we can use to figure that out is count the number of jumps, okay? So what is the value of each jump? Each jump represents what? Good. In this problem, each jump represents 1/6. 1/6 of the distance, 2/6 of the distance, 3/6 of the distance. So when I ask you, what is the distance between x and the star, you can tell me it is 3/6 of the distance. Notice that I'm not circling 3/6. I'm not circling that. Nope. Not doing that. I am writing the answer on the side. The distance is 3/6. So now I want you to take a look at this example, and I want you to find me the distance between the purple circle and the purple square. You can go ahead and pause this video. Draw out an example if you need to. Figure out what is the distance between the purple, right here, this purple circle, and the purple square. Get to work. All right, we're back. Let's see if you were correct. So we know that this was already labeled for us. 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 4 jump, 5 jump, 6 jump. So each jump on the number line represents 1/6. So let's see how many 1/6 jumps it takes us to get from the purple circle to the purple square. 1/6. This distance is 1/6. 2/6. Okay. So the distance is 2 over 6. Notice again, I did not circle the point on the number line labeled 2 over 6. That's not the distance. The distance is 1 over 6. And 2 over 6. All right, nice job. Let's take a look at one more example. Okay, how many more jumps must I make to reach 4 over 8 on the number line? This problem is a little tricky. Okay, I want to see if you can figure this out on your own. Pause this video, draw it out. Okay. All right, this one's a little different than what you've seen. Let's take a look at this. So we want to reach 4/8. So let's find out where 4/8 even is. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 8 jumps. Let's label each point 0 over 8, 1 over 8, 2 over 8, 3 over 8, 4 over 8. Oh, there's that point in the line. Let's keep going. 5 over 8, 6 over 8, 7 over 8, and 8 over 8, which is equal to 1 whole. So we know that we have to reach this point on the line, and we're starting here. We're starting here. And they're asking for how many more jumps. Not the fraction, but the jumps. So I'm going to use a different color marker. Let's count how many jumps we actually have to make. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 jumps. That's the answer. Notice that the question's asking me about jumps, and I answered in jumps. All right, let's keep moving on. So go ahead and take a look at this next problem. This one you're doing on your own. How many more jumps do I have to make to reach 3/4 on the number line? Go ahead and copy this down on a piece of paper, solve it. How many more jumps? Remember that you're solving for jumps to reach 3/4. All right, we're back. So let's see if you were right. And if you were wrong, just make sure you're paying attention. Make sure that you're learning from this experience. To reach 3/4 of the number line, let's find where 3/4 even is. Let's count the jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's label each one to find where 3/4 is. 0/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4, which we know equals to 1 whole. All right, so we know 3/4 is right here. Let's count how many jumps it takes. Jumps, remember, it takes to reach 3/4 from this point here. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, it just took 2 jumps. So the answer was 2 jumps. How easy. All right, now this is a little bit of review for you, and I can't wait to see what answers you come up with. For number 1, I want you to label what fraction is represented by this triangle on the number line. And number 2, I want you to figure out which of these letters, X, Y, or Z, is representing 5/6. Which of these letters on the number line represents 5/6? So I want you to answer those questions, and let's see if you get them right. Nice job.